Hi, 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 hello. Welcome to another GS Futures trading stream. Boy, look at this opening. Look at this opening here, man. What? What happened here? Whatever. Just take a look at where this market has opened. Right at the lows. This low has corrected this. Uh-oh. I want to see the overnight here in these charts. All right. We got a market that has had a significant break yesterday, basically on news. Market is getting close to this go no go level in the daily time frame. It's coming back inside the 5-day range. The potential destination is the opposite, which is 56.50, around 56.50. But one step at a time. Really low volume. Let's see if this market can take the overnight low. Overnight low is a 57.29 down here. I guess most important reference is the gap close. Seems like the market is aiming to close this gap here. Look at the trend that we have here in the overnight. These longs are being taken out right now. This is overnight low. Oh my God, look at that. Look at where this is. Look at where this market has come. Oh. What the heck happened here? Okay, damn. The heck? Alright. I cannot see the arrow here. What the heck, man? Alright, this is bad. Here you have it right. This is the gap close, the green one. The go no go label is right there as well. So this is the labels at which we are right now are really key here in this market. This is the go no go label. This is the daily. Huh? The overnight low has been taken. Hmm. I guess people is more familiar with these kind of charts. Everybody's seeing reds here. Let's call this, let's make this red. This is 7. And this is last. Gap high is not here. Gap high actually is down here now. Really close to close the gap here. I decided to call this market and news because most of this is being, based on tariffs news, the tariffs being imposed, and that's not good, man. Tariffs are, you have to be really naive to think that, to think that all the countries are paying tariffs. Yeah. Now that I think now this is going to be feel more these tariffs on cars. Go and tell the people who is buying a car, who was going to buy a car for 30,000 because inflation. Now the same car is worth 50,000. Go and tell them that $15,000 more is being paid by, call it Japan, Germany, or whatever. Right? That has an impact on people, and I believe this will continue until this market. I think it is my belief that this market needs some kind of correction, not just for the market, but for what is happening out there. Until there is a serious correction, everything will remain the same. There was a big range yesterday. Market's pushing to close the gap here. Almost no gap now. Really tiny gap now. Let's check it out where this market has been bought here. Right at the go no go level. Yeah. Gap has been closed. This is an area where most traders, probably the trades from yesterday, are closing positions, or at least hedging here. It's a good idea to close now, or trim, or start to trim, right? This was a really nice trade here, coming from around. This was what was this? 830. Yes, when the market has this low here and this one here, this is the trap. This is a market setting a trap here, you know, for the longs here. There was no reason to take a long here. No reason, you know, going into the opening or the pre-market, there's no reason to take a long here. We have a market that is trending lower now. You know, you have this day, 1, 2, 3 days going lower, and potentially targeting this low here. Now, it doesn't necessarily has to happen today, but this is the potential target. First is this 5-day range. And remember, this day here, this 5 days range here, is the first day, or this one here is the first day of the current contract. Now it's digging inside this range here. Let's see if it has acceptance here. You can see here that this may have volume here. We have a trending day yesterday, and now it's having volume. Volume is coming. This one may end up here. So if there's a movement in the market and that movement brings volume, in this case the movements to the downside and volume is accompanying the movement that has higher odds of staying. Okay, there's no more gap here. We are going to remove this thing. I'm going to remove gap high. I'm going to remove this gap close. Remove this one too. But I'm going to keep this one, this high here. This is 321 high. little high. No? This movement, okay, that we had from this day, remember that from this day, short covering here, market did not have, and this is something that kills many people. It fooled me also. This day, very narrow range. If you check, we were talking about this. You check this range and compare with all the range we have had until then. This is really narrow range. Something's going on here, but I was expecting higher volume for this day. 1, 2, 3, this day here. I was expecting higher volume. When this one has higher volume that don't have upside continuation, what can happen is we may have this big break. But this is the thing, right? Sometimes you have just these biases in your mind, right? And you don't know that they are there. They really can have an impact in your trading. Look at where the market is now, And why I have these charts here. This is all I use. Yeah, I have these charts. For example, this is the overnight. Not many people have a market profile, but they can see bar charts, right? You can see where this one has come to. Has come back to overnight low, to the overnight low. I have it here. It's selling from the overnight low. Right from the opening, you can see here that there is a lot of short-term trading here. If we have volume, this may be different, right? This may be short-term trading money plus something else. It seems, right? Let's say, for example, let's do something here. Let's say the volume right here is just like yesterday, okay? But if this one closes, the current period maybe closes up there, just to say an example, that will be about 10-15% higher than yesterday. It's not that much, but it's still something, right? 30, 40, 50%, that will be really something. But you won't see that often. Now, why I have these bar charts here? Because this is what most people use, right? They are familiar with this. And these are 30 minutes. But as you can see, there's a lot of things here. Just too much things, for me at least, right? I am using the same reference. I use this chart where I have my expanded profile to set my reference. And then I just call, I can call another set of drawings from different charts. But I call this main reference. And the same reference I have here, and I can load it here. Right? What profiles do is they clear. You can see they're clear just by the fact that I don't have the opening and close of every single bar. I can have it here better. Right? Now, something else, this one here is the high and the low of the day, and this is halfback. Look at where market is now. Look at where market is now. This is price, right? Look at what it is now, coming from halfback. Right? This 7%, this is a pullback from the all-time highs. It is becoming irrelevant now. I just have it there for a reference, but I'm not using it for basically nothing else. Nothing today. And the same reference that I have here, I can move here. I can also call it for market profiles. And you can see every time you keep moving to the left here, from this chart to this chart to this chart, it becomes clearer. That's the power of market profile. It's just a tool. It's just a tool to organize information. Just that. It's nothing else. It's it will not give me a reason to buy or sell. Right? It will not give me labels where I can sell. It's just a tool to observe the market. Right? Now we have really good access here. Really nice access here relative to yesterday. We did not have access yesterday. This has been corrected. And what we have are the highs. Look at this. I don't want this market, if I'm sure, I don't want this market to come back to this range because as I was talking, in the same fashion, the market is re-entering this 5-day range and targets this opposite side of this range, even which is also the low of this range. The fact that it comes back inside yesterday's range actually targets the opposite side. Targets as an ultimate destination. Right? It doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I will start seeing that. Now, from the previous day, and that's why this is when this becomes really interesting here. I'm going to remove these things because I used this yesterday. As it re-enters this, what do I have at the high? Oh, I have 3Y high here, right? Let me call this thing. Look at this. What is this? This is a high. This is a rally high, but this, from my point of view, this is a 3Y high here. 3Y high. There's a lot of sellers that were coming exactly from these two highs. Right? I believe we have something else here at the top. Right? I'm going to duplicate. It doesn't have to happen today, but I just wanted to remember that it's there. Look how cramped, the same reference, how cramped they look here, right? Yesterday we were talking about, we had the same reference, like same kind of reference, like 2 white lows, 3 white lows, 2 white lows in the lower side, right? We had those things here, right? But the market market did something about those kind of selling or buying after 3 days. Right? Now, is it going to happen after 3 days now? Who knows? No, let's keep checking the market. What the market come back inside, come back here, a little bit inside, right? It's being rejected, right? It doesn't have penetration, but it's being rejected. Overnight inventory is balanced. Before the opening, it was I would say fairly balanced. It wasn't long, it wasn't short. So there's nothing here regarding overnight inventory. Okay. The next thing to monitor, value. And what I am using here is something that most people cannot have access to. What is market profiles in Thinkorswim? It is free. It is free. Look at that. This is something I don't want if I am short, coming back inside previous day range. That is not something that I would like, right? Now value is lower. If there is some damage here, if the market is going to do some damage, it has to move value at least inside yesterday's value. Remember, if there is something, we have these things here, and this one here. I don't, I, you can check what levels are those. Check your charts and you will see where are those. It's potentially targeting saddle first here. We may have something around saddle here. Just look at how is it stopping here. It's stopping at the last, right? No such. I mean, a serious buying will just go through this really fast. This, what is happening is just short-term trading here. Just short-term trading. Look at the volume we have here. We were telling something about this thing, right? I hope you haven't forget about this. Now, when we talk about that, we were talking about the downside, right? I don't have a crystal ball. The market doesn't have to do what I think will do. Right? I have to be watching this, what's going on, and adjust accordingly. Because this can be, we can have some serious short covering rally here. 58.10, how much are those 58.10? That seems so far, man. 8 points, wow, that's huge. 8 points is a lot. Oh no, but this is for tomorrow, my bad. This is tomorrow's, so that's not bad. $50.30 here. Stopping here, man. You just cannot stop here. At last. What do you have at last? We don't have nothing here. It's just a reference here. The thing is, when trading is, you got to go with the market, right? You got to check what happened here. Now you have a short here, but I mean, but the trade, since the market has been dominated by short-term trade, the trade is done, right? Or can be done. But what I am interested here from these FIBs is not the high, not the top, but this center mark here. This is the center of this range. And this is the center of yesterday's. Okay? I think is this one here from yesterday. It would be this one here. All right. Look at that, man. This has looks like a serious shortcode. We may have a serious shortcode in here. At least let's see if we can check this high here. Who knows? No, the next thing for me is can be the high of this 5-day range. This one here. Now how close it gets to this one. Now the next thing is, let's see. Yeah, this one also coincides with the overnight high, which is this thing, the trap. Well, remember when the trap was set here in the overnight? Mark is back inside this area here, when there was tremendous back and forth yesterday. Value is now overlapping lower, still lower. Very mechanical references settle. Oh boy. Okay, it's coming back inside this. If you're long, you don't want the market to chew back inside this thing. You can see a tremendous fight is happening around this high here. If this is make it, you know, make it a die here. You can see the fight happening here. Can you see it? Which one is going to prevail? Last or sell? Who knows, huh? This looks like short cover in here, what we are having here. Why do I have in the monthly here? I don't have anything. 58.13 is way up high. The current option is to the upside. You know, the main trend is to the downside. The current option is to the upside. Well, this is half back. This is previous half back here. How can I do this? Let's duplicate this. I'm going to call this and put it down here. So I can extend. Now this is the daily. This is the daily. This is previous half back. This is the same trading that happened in the overnight. Same trading happening now. I'm basically watching this chart here and this one here. For the longs, it's going to be extremely risky. If the market comes back outside of this range. That can resume the trade. Not targeting this low here. It's very mechanical, man. Very mechanical. The same trend that happened here. The same thing. The same thing is replaying here. Now, if there's anything to the upside, this market has to take back last, settle, correct this one, and mainly take these highs here, these ones here. And you can see the push to the downside. Right there, half back. Huh? Gosh, these guys, man. Let's see if this market has some extension above this towards this 57, 68, maybe 68 could be a good target there. Let's put it. Potential destination maybe 68 there. Just let's see if anything happens there. I'm going to put an order here, 50, how much is settle? 59. Oh, god damn. $58. Let's move the stop to 58. No. I'm trying to manage a trade here. I don't want it to come back to below 58. If the market comes below 58, I'm out. I'm out here. Now, I don't know. I don't know how to fix this value area here. This is not good. This is the value area here. From here to here. This is value area. Okay, this is volume. Is it? No, I don't know. The main thing here is, no, I mean, the market's to the downside, but these highs here, these ones here, very questionable. This is clear. These charts are clearer because you don't have the overnight and all that stuff that are in the way. Okay. Now I'm going to correct this overnight highs here. I mean, not overnight. This is half back of the current period. And why I'm doing this? Because this is something you can do as well in your charts. I need to repair this thing. God damn it. I don't want you come here and expand these settings. Why I have 100? Oh, come on, man, really? Okay. All right, let's save this. Save. Save. Okay. What traders, what the market needs to do, at least, right, is move this value area inside yesterday. That's the main thing, right? Anything to the upside, that's the minimum thing. Yeah, if that doesn't happen, even though the market tries over and over, going higher and higher, pushing higher, but cannot move value inside, these longs are going to be a risk. Yeah. Yesterday, you can see the market pushing lower and lower and lower, but what kept the traders the short safe was the POC was up here. After it started to trade a couple times back and forth here, POC moved from here to here. But that time, when that happened, if you by any chance had a long, that has to be a sign. That was a sign to get out. Just like that. Have to. Because that's not safe. One, you were playing against the market, and if you were one of those persons that want confirmation, that was it. You know, that was just, yeah, that was it. That was not good. Right? This high has been taken. Yeah? This came from the overnight. You know, around 8 or 8:30 or 9, this one trades. Market starts to trade. I guess I can put volume here so you can see that. So paragraphs more apply. So a little bit. Not as much as, this would be something good or something up here, but still, this is something, right? This is 9, this is 8:30. You can see how different these volumes are from all of this. Uh-oh. I don't want that. Can you see the tremendous back and forth that's happening here? Now, I am just noticing something, right? This market opened one tick inside yesterday's range. Just one tick. That is the thing. Just one tick. It had the chance. Right? It had the chance to open in the outside. But opening inside, that's a market imbalance. It's still imbalance. Get out the balance. It got out the balance and now it's back in balance. That's something we talked also yesterday. Markets, the opportunities that happen when markets get out of balance and then come back in balance. That's when you have better opportunities. That when you have opportunities that can develop over time. Contrary, when markets are in balance, when you have rotational markets, usually you look for ones and twos. Depending on the range, how wide the ranges are. Ones and twos are good. 3, 4, 5 are great. And this kind of is when markets are out of balance, man, you can easily can change that. You can be 5 or 10s. That's better. Now, all of the rest remains unchanged, remains the same. The strategy remains the same. The way how you look at the market remains the same, unchanged. What happened if I change this to blue? Looks better, huh? I like this better. What about a dark blue? Oh, even better. Now the background. The background. Maybe not that dark. Let's do it here. Oh, no. This one? Nope. What about white? I don't like white. It's too hard on my eyes. Actually, I think I like this better. Don't you think? No. Oh, yeah. And now, but I will need to change this. Edit, I will need to change these ones to white. Let's check it out. Just check it out. Check it out. White. Ah, they disappear. Ah, better. It keeps me just the, yeah. I think I like this one. Let's go white. Let's go white here. Let's change this to white as well. Okay. I got halfback of the day here. Halfback. This is halfback of the current period, right? When I want to edit, it's right there. And I use those, only that thing. Now this is the what the heck? Now the things will be, how do I find the other ones? Okay, right here. This is the daily. This is daily now, current period. How do you like that? Let me know. I think I like this. I use blacks because I use black background because white is too tired, man. You actually can see all this POC also better here. No, never mind. I like this one. I will keep this thing. I'm gonna remove those things. I don't like it. This is hard back of the day. What the heck is this? This is hard back of the current period. Hard back of the current period. This is from yesterday. I don't know what this thing is doing here. It has to be here. Oh no, fine. Okay, this is hard back of A. I need to change this daily hard back. I don't want to get confused. I want to change this to red. Okay, so I know this is the day. Any questions, comments? No, right? Look at that. This high is being corrected now. It's about to be corrected. Very mechanical selling here feels, right? Coming from here. Now the potential destination is this one. Maybe this one here. There's some big blocks here in this area. Just look at that, man. Very mechanical market. As emotional as it was yesterday. Gosh, man. Can't do anything here in this market. Look where look at where it's stopping right here. Boy, this is hilarious, man. This high is not safe. Absolutely not safe. It doesn't mean, what I'm trying to say, it doesn't mean it cannot stay. Okay, because this now is 4 high. Now, the volume that we have seen here have another relevance. But I was watching this to be an indication that there is some kind of serious selling that can be happening. But I am watching otherwise. Well, it's not in the selling side. The market keeps going higher. It's very emotional, right? Very emotional. The market keeps going higher. and value moves inside yesterday's, that's going to be another thing. The thing now, if this continues, and now this is why I named this stream markets and news. We have news yesterday, but the market was breaking before the news, right? Before the news. The president announced that there's going to be announced on tariffs later, and boom. No, and not just that, right? Before that, we have tariffs coming on April 2nd, and market just okay, let's do something now. Plus, what have just said happened, the market just find a catalytic and keep going lower and lower and lower. I was talking to a friend yesterday that can be, when markets are this kind of volatile, we have these things, which is also usual, right? Sell the rumor and buy the news when the markets are going lower. When markets are going higher, buy the news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. That happens all the time. All the time. Uh-oh. Where's the daily now? This is the daily here. Up here. This is the hard. I need to change this. I need to change this for the current periods. I don't like this thing. Let's change this to white. Let's do this. Okay. Ooh, that's better. Okay. I'm going to move this up high. God damn it. Okay, I'm leaving this here. This is half back of previous period. No? Half back of current period. Now this high, this 4Y has been repaired. Yeah? That has been repaired. This one, what is A? Number 1. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this one. Put it here. Is this the one? Is this one? Yeah, this is one. Actually, it's a little bit lower. Now, I am doing this. Because I want to show that you can do this also. It's half back the current period. This is half back of the day. I don't know why I have to. Oh, I have another one here. I don't need that anymore. This is periods. The small ones are periods. The red one is daily. Okay, now daily is high, is moving higher. Now, how high this can move? Can we move POC half back maybe to half back? To move it to zero, this, look at how much this has to go. How high this has to go. Let's see, let's start moving up here. It's not, can you see? It's not that crazy. If I move this high to this reference here, half back will pass through, or will get, I'm wondering if this market can come back to 5,800. It's not that crazy, man. No, it's not. It's really not. Wow, this line here is hardback. Daily hardback. Very emotional market here. For white is not a reference anymore. It's going to remove that drawing. I still have, and this is very important here. This high is something that not too many people actually saw, but this is the high of this 5-day range. There might be an opportunity to sell here, but once someone feels the market stalls here, I'm not going to. The market is trending. Market is trending higher. I'm not going to sell a market that's trending high. Why would you like to do that? This is like buying yesterday. The market was trending lower yesterday. All right, the trade was to the downside. You want to be in the buying side in the market trending lower? The exact same thing is happening today in the opposite direction. This market has momentum. It's not stalling. It's chewing into yesterday's range. Now I always like to move this thing. Let's move this up here. If the market comes up here. That will put half back of the current period right around the center of that range. And why I do that? Now you wonder. Very technical, because all trades are. If you do algorithmic trade, you need to put something. You need to base your entries and exit on something. Look at that, man. Come on. It's not that I figured out the market, but I don't want to say that because that is really risky. Really risky. We'll give you overconfidence, we'll give you euphoria, and we'll let you to think, oh boy, I know how to trade now. I know how to trade. I got this. And that is, that's the beginning of the end. There's an area to take profits. When the market is trending higher, market has direction, buyers or traders buy dips, sell rallies. How do you place your exit, right? How do you plan for your exit? That's the thing. That's something that many people don't do. I close way too. I closed it when I guess I got some long heels, and I closed. I guess I was looking at this, but I closed on what it was, 80, 60. Oh no, man. Yeah, when it get below sailor, man. Well, look at that. Look at that. How much I left in there. But that is, right? That's it. You just follow your plan. You will never buy at the low and sell at the high, or sell at the high and buy the low. Follow your plan. I am thinking seriously to get those white. What about if I do blue? Background blue. Okay, background blue. I like to play with these things. Doesn't look bad. That's it. No. Oh, who would use this color? I want to puke here. Oh, that's very dark. Huh. That's black. Huh. That's black. This is not black. What the heck? Huh. That's why. Okay, I like this better. I clearly do. Man, I did it. I thought I was doing black, but it is not black. I choose this black, but that's not the one. It's this one. Beautiful, baby. You see this one so far, right? Remember in the morning, this was so far, man, so far. It's not that crazy now. It's my daily hardback. You wonder why I do these things. It's really important, actually. Hardback, no. Now I want to see here if that distributions remain. Because we have only three periods into the opening, we have only 3 days. You already have 2 distributions. Right? We have seen the trade, we have seen the opportunity, the market get out the range, and it's back in balance. Check out yesterday's stream, which I named markets and opportunities. When markets get out of balance and the opportunity that comes out of that. That's what's happening now. That's happening now. But this time is coming back in balance. Yesterday there was market getting out of balance. Okay, that's the high of the current period. I need to check also. I need to check this one. Where is this one? Yeah. I don't have. I wanna see this high here. As close as possible to that. Can I see that? Yeah, I can see it there. Can see the high. The properties. So far the day is just to here. Let's keep it accordingly. Yeah? High of the day, low of the day. Why is too wide here? It's too wide? Yes. I don't want too wide, just one. And this one, let's do it 3. Okay, alright there. Alright, okay, something else. Edit properties. So I can differentiate. Let's do this here. Oh, ho, ho. Much better. This is half. Edit properties. Let's do it this way. There you go. Right? Am I right? No. Let's do it. The other one. Let's do this one here. Not too many options, but oh, come on. So I know this is the half of the day. This will be moving. Right? I got the high here, the low here, and this is the halfback. This is the halfback of the period, which I think is looking bigger. Let's make it smaller. It's halfback of the current period. These are just relevant for today. Tomorrow is going to be irrelevant. Man, these scam things are calling all day. Have you checked the main trend, right? You got this trend. This is the monthly. Market is going lower. Now, the market has gotten out of this 3-month range. 3 months range. This is out right now. Alright? That's one thing. There was penetration here and that's been rejected. The weekly shows. God damn it. I apologize for that. Let me put this in silent mode. Alright, got it. This is what why I'm looking to the outside now. Even though we have these things. Ooh, look at this Moody. If this grade is, if Moody's downgrade the US, this market is not going to hold, man. This is not good news. No, and this is, I think that's more serious That's more serious than what we are hearing that about tariffs and all that other crap that comes every other day here. That's not good, you know. How good can be Moody's downgrading U.S. bonds here? No, no good, man. No good. You know, this is just awful, man. This is not about politics, right? But well, this guy is destroying this country. Opinions. I don't care about. You shouldn't care about what uh, your business is the market, right? You're a trader. If you get or you let uh, your political biases get in the way, that's very, very dangerous. All this time, I didn't know I wasn't using black. Huh. Options, billions, cash. Man. Now save. I'm gonna save these things because otherwise, next time I open will be the same. I will be changing this one at a time. I think I like this charts better now. Very, very emotional, man. Very emotional. This is short covering. What we are watching here is short covering. I was checking those 58.30. Remember earlier I opened this 58.30. Those were like 4 points. This one here. 58, 3, oh no, my bad. 58.30 is up here. This one here. And those were 4 points. Now, after all of this advance, I guess we'll check it when market was in this area. Look at how much it has moved, right? Market has moved like 30 points, and those options have moved only 2 points, 2 or 3 points. Now, that's the thing when you trade options. It can be safer because the risk was 3-4 points, you know? And those options are tomorrow's. Those ones expire tomorrow, not today. Those ones expire tomorrow. But when the market's to the upside, they don't move that fast, right? Like when the market's breaking, right? When you got more money for the buck when the market's breaking, right? It doesn't mean that I'm going to be just selling or buying puts, right? Just buying puts or selling the market, buying puts. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is when it happens, you got more return of your investment when it is to the downside than to the upside. If the market moves, start grinding its way higher, those options that now are 6.8 will move really slow. They can move another 30 points and then maybe the market can move 30 points and these options can be just 2 points higher. It is when they move fast when they gain value. But the market is not doing that now. Okay. Very emotional market, right? All right. I need to update this. I like this theme, man. And that's part of your homework, right? When I check these labels, this one and this one, that's part of the homework. You do that as a part of your homework. So when today comes, when the action comes, okay, suddenly it may become relevant. It may become relevant. That not, doesn't necessarily mean it will, but it may become relevant. Notice how volume decreases here. I'm just checking. This is just the ES, right? Volume decreases. Suddenly there's an increase when the market breaks. Very interesting here. Right? It's market profile, volume profile, the daily time frame. All right, man. Unless you have any question, please. I guess I'm going to call it a day. I wish you have a wonderful rest of the day and stay safe. Safe. All right. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay safe. Hope I can see you tomorrow. Bye bye.